what's going on, everybody? I apologize. I'm still trying to get this chat to work. I had something set up originally. Let me do a transition here. I had something set up originally, but it's not working for whatever reason. The bot I usually use... Oh, I gotta fix this too. The bot that I use actually broke this week, according to a lot of other people on YouTube. So I'm still kind of playing with like some settings and stuff like that here. So this was something I was not expected to then. There was also one thing I forgot to do on stream, but it's always like an ongoing thing. So I'm gonna get to the comments here in a second. I see a lot of people in here and some new faces in here too. I wonder if I should make this bold. Probably. Yeah, that looks good. Let me do a test. See what that looks like. That looks a little better, but not. I think I need a yeah, there we go. I need an outline for this stuff. Oh snap, Dust, dude! Thanks so much, man. Like the stream, he says. Shout out to Dust. Actually, I'm gonna pull your channel up here in a second, Dust. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see. I'm glad my alerts are working at least. I will lower the music. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Okay, so text stroke. This is what we need. Let's see how that looks. Do another test here. See how that looks on screen. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I think I'm just gonna have to kind of like just accept it for now. Secondary. Oh, this might be it. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of having to do some stuff here on the fly. I'm gonna get to everybody's comments here in a second. I promise. Let's see how this looks. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust that later on, but that's better than nothing. So, as I can see your yeah, okay. Let's see. Let me go down the list here. Greg, what's going on? Okay, I'm glad this still works. Cinemageddon, what's going on, dude? Oscar, welcome in. Okay, come on, let me scroll down. Juicy Dangler, that's an interesting name. Chef, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Dude, that avatar, that's so funny. Emmett, welcome in. Kyle the King, what's up? AB Moonlit, new subscriber, welcome in. Dust, of course, as well, new subscriber. Okay, one thing I hate about I can't like scroll down. What the hell? There we go. Jojo, what's up? Dust, of course, thanks again for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it. Melissa, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing all right. So, not sporty. Welcome in. You passed the test, exactly. So let me explain what's going on with my chat. So there actually used to be a way to overlay transparent chat on YouTube, where you basically would kind of have to do like a CSS customization. For those of you guys that were back in the MySpace days, you kind of know what I'm talking about. So you would basically you basically would be able to at least kind of see. You could do like a custom font for like literally everything, for chat messages, channel messages, super chat messages, things like that. So that's what you were able to do. Apparently, so the last time I streamed, it worked. So I guess I don't know if it's just because of YouTube changes or what, but it's not working right now currently. So the problem with like so I'm actually able to kind of make it work now in Stream Elements. Excuse me. But the problem is I can see like previews of what I'm working with in Stream Elements, but not with what I'm doing in like on screen here in OBS. So I kind of had to wait to go live for this to actually work, which is kind of an unfortunate thing. So that's kind of why I'm like making adjustments when I can. I think this is about as good as it gets. If you guys want me to make it a little bit bolder, a little bit more of an outline, you guys just let me know and I can try to adjust it and stuff like that. But before I do that, I want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Dust, Big Dust, the American Dream, as I like to call him. Oh, sorry. Let me. There we go. So my friend Dust is actually an OG. And sorry, I gotta fix this chat every scene too. Dust is a YouTube OG. So he actually did his first live not too while ago where he was talking about Supernatural. Definitely worth checking out. Friend of mine that I have. Oh snap! Thank you again, Dust, for another super chat. I'll be ninja watching when I can be in it. Yeah, you know, I appreciate it, man. I just appreciate you coming by, dude. I appreciate any support whatsoever. You know, even if it's just lurking, it's always much appreciated. So, but Dust covered some things on Supernatural recently. Covered a lot of good topics. Did his first live stream. Definitely worth checking him out if you have not seen him. You know, don't know who he is already. I actually met him through Henry Resilient. I don't know if you guys have heard this guy before. This guy, he is after my views. He's trying to. No, I'm just kidding. It's an inside joke between me and him. So, Henry Resilient, former investigator turned content curator. What I really appreciate about his content, as you guys have kind of like known, those have been like subscribers of my work for a while now. I technically do a lot of opinion based stuff, but I try to support with like a lot of facts and critical thinking of like what things are in the show. So the thing with Henry is he is all about the facts. So he's covered many various topics, Twitch drama included, XQC in depth. He's covered in depth on them. He's also covered in depth a lot of things on Power Rangers, which is actually kind of what got me into his community because he also has a secondary channel that he live streams on. He does like more Power Rangers based content. What I really appreciate about his channel as well is that when Jason David Frank passed, the original Green Ranger, he actually helped uncover a lot of things that were, you know, a lot of misinformation that was being spread at the time regarding Tammy Frank, JDF's widow. So he kind of helped. He got her on, you know, got her in an interview, helped set everything straight. So Henry, definitely worth checking out. Has a wonderful community. I love being in there. So definitely check him out for sure. After my view, yeah, it's an inside joke. It's one of those things. It's oh, I gotta. Is the chat highlight not on? Oh, I might have to fix it here too. Hold on. Okay, well, I'll highlight your comment here in a second. So, yeah, it was an inside joke where there was some misunderstanding of what I was doing in a certain Discord server, and I was being accused of having a hidden agenda when, ironically, I had a bigger following than Henry. So we made the joke that I was after his views and he was after my views. So that being said, let me get back to the chat here. Dust is the man, exactly. And I call him Big Dust, the American Dream. So there was a prank call a while back with Dusty Rhodes where he's like, "Can I leave a message?" He's like, "Yeah, tell him this is from Big Dust, the American Dreams." And Dust kind of actually looks a little bit like Dusty Rhodes too, like resemblance-wise. So it kind of works. And yeah, Henry is good people for sure. Melissa, what are your thoughts on Robin Tor's relationship and how her rejoining Cobra Kai affects that? Yeah, it's a very good question. Let me take a quick sip of water real quick and gather my thoughts. So that's definitely going to be a big part of part 2 of season 6. As I kind of covered in my what's going to happen in season 6 part 2 video. If you haven't already, I definitely recommend you checking out. I actually kind of covered a lot of things that were hinted at in in Cobra Kai Inside the Dojo part 1. Let's see, can I shuffle this playlist? I should be able to. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. Just chatting. You know what? Here. Can I do it this way? it's one of the things where I hate, like, when Windows changes everything. Okay, that's repeat, shuffle. There we go. So it's definitely going to play a big part too. I don't really, there's not much I can really kind of comment at the time. I try not to speculate too much unless there's evidence out there, but there's definitely going to be a conversation that's going to be had because inside the dojo, they show that where Robbie and Tori at a bar, and they're probably going to be like having some kind of like serious talk about that of why, you know, she joined Kreese and things like that. So let's see. If haven't cut my hair since November, if Silver doesn't show up either in part 2 or 3, I'm growing the hair for life. I think he's strong going to make an appearance. I know there's leaks out there floating around. I'm not going to talk about the leaks. I don't really like people talking about the leaks and stuff like that too. I want people to just kind of enjoy the show. You know, it's always like, I mean, I get people like are excited. I always want to figure out what happens next, but it's just like, don't spoil it for people and stuff. What I will say though is, I cannot see them not ending the show without Silver just because of what happened specifically between him and Kreese. So there is that. That's what I personally think. So yeah, so I'm trying to get back in the habit of streaming once a week. Next week's stream will probably be either Thursday or Friday. I haven't decided yet. So that's kind of what's going on right now. I did a poll. A lot of people mostly wanted me to do a talking chills stream instead of a gaming stream. I think what I kind of ultimately decided, I'm going to do both. I'm going to at least try to get like a 2-hour stream tonight where maybe I'll talk for the first hour or for however long, and then we just kind of chill while I'm still talking with you guys for the next hour and stuff like that. So kind of just like what I used to do on Twitch and stuff like that. Let me see if there's any other questions I missed. Did I hate it when Tori... And not necessarily hate it. I mean, I was just kind of more disappointed because, you know, Tori's being taken advantage of. That's like the main thing. Somebody asked me about something. AB. Oh, so this is actually one of the PS2 franchises I missed out playing was God of War, Devil May Cry. There was another one that some friend and I were talking about the other day too. So, but yeah, no, I didn't hate that Tori rejoined Cobra Kai. For me, it was just kind of disappointed, you know, because she's being taken advantage of. So, confrontation at some point before they face each other at the tournament. I don't know. It's hard to say because it was one of those things where they had like such a good friendship that they were kind of having. So, and the thing was too is like Sam was still supportive of Tori when like she was willing to fight Tori even after the match stopped. But when she realized that her mother passed, and you know she realized it was not the right time to fight, which I agree, it was not the right time to fight. I think fighting would have helped her, just not at that moment, especially if she was willing to knock her off the deckboard. I mean, yes, she has, like, Kreese has looked out for Tori before, but you know that he's just trying to manipulate her, like she always does, and nobody can really kind of deny that because that's just how Kreese and Silver play the game. They manipulate people, just like Kreese has manipulated Robbie and Johnny. So, you know. And the other thing too, like a lot of people have always asked me, do I think Kreese killed Tori's mom? No, I've debunked that too. If you haven't seen my Kreese video, definitely check that out. So, content plans going forward. I actually, at this point, I was supposed to release a couple more shorts. I put one out on Roman Reigns' return at SummerSlam, which I was pretty excited for. So, yeah, it was really interesting event. I actually we watched the main event, so I didn't get to see it live. Really excited about that. I'm going to be covering Terminator Zero when it drops August 29th. What I'm probably going to do, I might even do some Discord watch parties. I'm going to try to re-watch all of the Terminator films up to this point, see if there's any Easter eggs that kind of drop. I'm definitely going to be covering Karate Kid Street Rumble when it drops. I applied for that as well, so yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting to say the least. Trying to think what else I got coming down the pipeline. I know I still want to cover the Rocky Balboa director's cut that came out in July that I still have not got a chance to see yet. So it's gonna be a lot of interesting stuff, to say the least. So trying to think what else has kind of been going on. Finally got into martial arts. For those of you guys that saw on the Discord, I took my first class of Taekwondo yesterday. We're going back tomorrow, so we're going to see how that plays out. Just got to get used to kicking with my left foot, and I'm flat-footed too. That's another problem I'm going to have to deal with. So, but I'm excited. Been looking for ways to kind of like drop some weight and things like that. So, and I've always wanted to kind of get back in martial arts at some point. So, Mr. I don't know. It's possible. I can't like it. I can't really say that like yes yes they are or no there aren't, just because we don't really have any evidence. Now I will say though that there is a dojo that, and forgive me, I've not seen Karate Kid 2010 in a long time, but the Cobra Kai of that film basically, there is a dojo that's currently in the Sekai Tekai that has a very similar outfit color, but it's confirmed not to be them. It's another European dojo on the scoreboard and stuff. So, Roundtable, welcome in. Yes, it did. They had been teasing it. When was the first tease? I'm going to look at Discord. It was a while back. I might not have posted about it on the. YouTube community post, but yeah, they teased it. When did they first tease it? Yeah, back in April. They haven't been like super vocal about it, but it did come out. It came out like right before season 6 got released. Actually, that's when it came out. Let's see. Yeah, I think Miguel will still have like a decent role, especially if he's gonna be like, he's still technically like one of the top fighters, even though he didn't make team captain. So, yeah, Julie Pierce definitely has to show up at some point. That would, I think it'd be dumb at the end of the show without her. Let's see. Yeah, that's another thing they're definitely gonna have to address, because like she has a hatred for Kim Dalian. How big are you when it comes to Terminator? Oh yeah, Terminator 2 is easily like one of my most favorite films of all time. Back when I met Robert Patrick, not last year but the year before, 2 years ago. I actually dressed as the T-800 and met him. He was really nice. So, what was really cool about him is he always takes the time with his fans. I actually remember being in line for the professional photo op, and I saw his table was like not too far from where we were. And he actually, was taking time with his fan and whatnot, even though he was late for his own photo ops. And when he got to me, he saw that I was in cosplay, and he was like, and we took two different pictures. Which usually, like, if you're in those pro photo ops, it's just like, hey, get in and out. That's it. Like, we're taking one picture. That's it. So, but he actually took two. It's like, hey, now you can kind of pick which either one you like. So he just kind of made that call on the fly. So he was really cool. I always respect him for that. I'm really glad that he is also reprising the character for the new Mortal Kombat DLC. Let's see. I'll get to your question here in a second. Oh, this is not showing all the way. Thought I had this where it was show all the comments, but I guess not. Yeah, I don't know. That's it. I feel like she will have some kind of arc because she's the female captain, but we can kind of only wait and see. April, welcome in. Duke. He like, even in like some of the early Rocky movies, like 1 and 2. He was just really good. I still have to do a comparison video on who was the best trainer for Rocky and things like that. So how's it look on Sam Robbie's Miguel's face? How they react when she rejoined Cobra Kai? I think they were mostly confused and disappointed for sure. So wait, why press an F for Robert Patrick? Robert Patrick's cool, man. If anything, type a big W for Robert Patrick. That's what we should be doing. All right. So yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that's coming up. I might get to meet some of the Cobra Kai stars at a upcoming comic convention here in Texas. Not sure if I'll still be going just yet, but we'll see. But if I do go, they just announced Johnny DeCenzo, which is Dimitri's actor, so it'd be really cool to see him. So I see Melissa pass on every Cobra Kai stream. Yeah, welcome in, Venero, by the way. Yeah, Melissa's really cool. She's been a supporter for a while now. I always appreciate her politeness and kindness in the chats. So, a W instead. Exactly. Big W. F meaning respect. Oh, I got you. You're right. I forgot that's a whole meme and stuff like that. I was like F. I said Robert did not fail anything, but no, it's all good. I know what you meant. I get what you mean now. Big F, hell yeah. So, Tori had feeling for them when she rejoined Cobra Kai. Oh yeah, I think Tori definitely still probably, she has some kind of regret too. So, yeah. Very hostile. Very hostile. That's going to be a very interesting aspect of the show. That's something that they can't just like sweep under the rug and be like, oh, it's okay. Like, you know, yeah, it's not going to be, it's going to be very interesting to see as far as that goes. I'm very interested to see how season 2 is going to play out. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm missing that I'm supposed to be talking about today. I probably just need to start doing notes this time instead of doing things off the cuff, thinking like I'm back in my Twitch days, because I'm not. But yeah, I'm going to try to make these streams more frequent, at least once a week. That way I can kind of connect with you guys, hang out, and chill and stuff like that. So, favorite dojo. I don't want to say I'm strictly a Miyagi-Do guy. Well, okay, here's a question to your question. Do I mean overall, favorite characters from the, like, because of favorite dojo because of characters, favorite dojo philosophies? I guess there's a kind of a few different ways I can answer your question. Yeah, as far as overall, yeah, so once a week, gonna be trying to do these streams. Nothing too overly long, maybe a couple hours, just kind of see what's going on and stuff like that. So. Thank you so much for your comment. Oh no, well thank you for the support as always. I always appreciate when people support my crazy antics for sure. Oh sorry. Do you think they should? I think they should. They've done a lot of Rocky references, but it would be really cool for them to reference Creed, at least Creed 1 or 2. But they're probably not going to reference Creed 3 because technically Creed 3 as a film, I mean, I know it takes place kind of in 29, or I don't know, the Creed and Rocky timeline's all messed up technically. If we were, but yeah, it need at least be Creed Part 2 because Creed Part 2 came out in 2018. Creed 3 didn't come out till last year. So, what is favorite? Oh, so by style, man, that's a good question. I would say Miyagi-Do, but not necessarily just like the Miyagi-Do from '84, right? It'd have to be like Miyagi-Do as a whole, just because of its both offensive and offensive and defensive style. Especially because there's like so much more that we don't know about it. Like the pressure points, I thought that was like insane when I saw that in season 3. But I'm also kind of partial to Master Kim's Tong Soo-Do because of how much ferocity, I guess that's the word, that Kwon, Yoon Do-jin, and some of these other guys are bringing too, especially with Brandon H. Lee's Taekwondo experience. So at least Creed 2015. Ooh, this is another tough question. There's so many favorite, like, I will say the first one that comes to mind is I'm trying to think. Is it called the? Hold on, I gotta make sure I got my episodes right. Excuse me. It's season 3, episode 4. It is the right path. Okay, I thought so. That one comes to mind because, like, for me, like, Daniel going to Okinawa, especially the scene where Kumiko reads Mr. Miyagi's letter. That scene has always never failed to make me cry. Just because, at that moment, Daniel is really trying to make things right, as is Johnny too. And I'll get to like the Johnny aspect of it too. like, you know, Daniel has, at that point, like, we can all agree he's done some antagonistic things in season 1 and 2, and, you know, he feels so lost because of this, you know, rivalry and how it's affected the students, his family, and trying to find answers and everything like that. And there was a cut scene too where Daniel even is hesitant to call himself a good man, but Kumiko points out that, hey, you know, whatever bad things you've done, like, you saved my life. So I think that's a really good reminder of, you know, try not to focus so much on your flaws, but rather how can you learn from them and move forward. Same thing with Johnny in that episode. Johnny realized that he messed up, you know, tries to make things right with Robbie. Obviously that does not happen until later on, but he tries to do things not only for Robbie but also for Miguel, even if he goes about them the wrong way sometimes. So really, that episode title kind of has a double meaning. It talks about both Johnny and Johnny and Daniel doing both, going to the right path and just kind of learning from their mistakes. So Silver Bullet, agree. That's a very, very interesting technique and whatnot. Quan the Goat. What do you think of Johnny called? Oh, okay. Do I need to pause the music for my controversial take? Because I probably will. What do I think that Johnny, right to Daniel's face, Daniel punched him? I thought Johnny was over the line. So I did a short on this, but, you know, whoever wants to clip this and whatnot, Chad, welcome in, by the way. I did a short on this and all kinds of stuff, you know, and whatnot. So here's the facts, right? Daniel is wrong for putting Mr. Miyagi on a pedestal. And what I mean by that is when you put somebody on a pedestal and you dehumanize them, right? Then you always gonna hold them up in this high regard. So like when you realize that they're human and they're flawed and you get all disappointed and things like that, it's just, you have to realize that people like this are human, right? So, I mean, Mr. Miyagi is a wise man because of what, you know, excuse me, what's the, how did I say this the other day? Mr. Miyagi is wise because wise men learn from their mistakes and become wiser. It's not that Mr. Miyagi was without flaws. It's just he made his mistakes and stuff like that. That being said, I still think it was hypocritical for Johnny to say that Mr. Miyagi was a liar and a thief because, one, the whole All Valley tournament in '84 would have never happened if Johnny was forthcoming about what happened really at the Halloween fight. Yes, I understand Daniel instigated it, but the whole rivalry started with Johnny because he could not get over his feelings for Allie. And not to mention, you know, they basically outnumbered him. It would have been different if Johnny and Daniel fought one-on-one and Mr. Miyagi intervened, then maybe that would have been, you know, obviously that would have been a different case. But Johnny and his boys all jumped Daniel like out of retaliation, which I get it. Again, I understand that Daniel instigated the Halloween fight. But as pointed out in season 4, Silver pointed out that Kreese had this rivalry with Miyagi, and Kreese was like, yeah, I wasn't going to let Mr. Miyagi get away from this. So even to this day, Kreese still thinks that what Johnny said was true, that Mr. Miyagi jumped all of them unprovoked, which that's not what happened. So the thing is, Johnny is hypocritical for saying Mr. Miyagi was a liar because he was a liar. Not to mention, even though it was for a good reason, he still stole from his stepfather, which admittedly he probably deserved it, to pay for Miguel's surgery. So I'm sorry if people think that, like, you know, I'm being wrong by saying Johnny is a hypocrite. Take that up with Merriam-Webster or whoever wrote the dictionary, or Oxford. That's all I'm going to say. So sleeper episode was a sleeper. Rudy, welcome in. So Master Kim is literally too angry to die. I've said it and whatnot. So let's see. Master Kim is basically staying alive because he hasn't found an area yet. He didn't think his granddaughter has what it takes. So basically leaves for Kreese or Silver. Who will he choose? Man, that's, I don't know. I would say more like Silver because of, like, you know, if it came down to it, it basically comes to, it basically just kind of comes down to who he like thinks is going to be more worthy. Because of Silver promising all these things and not delivering, and Kim Daeun would even back that up, she's probably going to choose Kreese and whatnot. So what do I think is better? I don't know. I think they're both really good. Let's see. They both have, you know, because the Silver Bullet can incapacitate, so can the pressure points. Oscar, again, though, this is not, I'm not saying Mr. Miyagi wasn't a liar and thief. I'm just saying Johnny was hypocritical for calling him, oh, I know he stole a black belt in Karate Kid 1. And yeah, he lied about being 4 and not understanding English in part 1, but that's not the question here. The question is, why is Johnny calling Mr. Miyagi these things when it's hypocritical for him to call these things that he's a liar and a thief? That's the argument here. It's not an argument of whether Mr. Miyagi did it. Obviously, he got, there was an article about him either getting arrested or saying, hey, this is the saying that they're looking for. That's not the question and stuff like that, so. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at something here in Discord. Let's see. What's the look on your face when you saw Tori? So here's the thing. Like, I need to get better about watching the series like this. So, I kind of watched the series for the first time to kind of take notes for Easter eggs instead of as a fan, which I've kind of gotten really bad about that. So when I saw Tori was joining, I was like, oh, okay. But then like when I went rewatched like episode 5 as a from like, not sleeper, I'm sorry, best of the best. Rewatching it is a little, like I said, disappointed. I was kind of just disappointed because I knew Kreese was going to be taking advantage of her. So very well felt. Totally agree with you. While Daniel should have struck Johnny, on the other hand was asking from Daniel. Yeah, and obviously I'm not even saying that Daniel striking Johnny was right either, because Daniel even apologized for it. A lot of people just need to realize that, the series is not necessarily is about who's right or wrong. It's, it's how that both Johnny and Daniel have something to teach, they're students of what they can do. Because even Johnny said it best in season 4, some kids need a little aggression. And as much as I hate to say it, there are some pieces of advice that both Kreese and Silver have said in the series that, when applied correctly, it's good advice. Like, for example, the first one for me with Silver that comes to mind is that life is not a fairy tale, it's a competitive sport, which is very true. It just means life is unfair, and you gotta do what you gotta do to like get what you want out of life. So, and Kreese, I think for me, one of the best piece of advice I can think of with Kreese is, what was it? Oh, it was the cut scene with Robbie. It's like, always defend your heart, from your enemy. So let's see. Jorge, do I think Johnny telling Daniel you couldn't leave well enough back in you4 is hypocritical since he kept harassing Daniel after the beach fight? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, but honestly, they're both hotheads and they both have their flaw. And what a lot of people don't understand too, like some people think I just favor Daniel over Johnny, which is not the case. Actually, like my first character analysis, sorry, adjusting the volume here. My first character analysis video was actually comparing why Johnny and Miyagi were very similar, and I still stand by that too. The way they did that. So, yeah, mainly because it's just like, I understand like rewatching the show, like it's just like, they had so much like character development, like up to this point they just kind of throw it out the window. But I mean, something's crazy is going to happen if the show is kind of leading us to this point. And I'm also trying to give the show grace too, because it's like it's only one part of a full season we haven't seen yet. So Dimitri beat Hawk. Yeah, it's crazy. But here's the thing too. Here's another controversial take. I'm about to pause the music for this one. Mike said, God dang it, I can't even quote the episode now because it's been a while since I watched it. Like I sorry, like when I stopped doing Cobra Kai content for a bit, at least like long form, like all the quotes, got out of my head. But winning is everything, plain and simple. Because Dimitri even asked, hey, what do we do if we find a flag at the same time? You fight for it. So only one of them is going Barcelona. I will say though that the thing is with Dimitri is it was shitty that he struck his best friend down when he was trying to help him up. But I mean, at that point, it was anything goes. I mean, that's what Mike Barnes said. Winning is everything. So I think, it was fair game at that point. And because here's the thing though, Dimitri is acting like Hawk was acting like in the earlier seasons. So like if that's if that's the thing, like why don't we criticize Hawk, which I've done. Why don't we criticize Hawk for acting the same way? That's the real question we need to be asking ourselves, and not playing favorites. That's also why, like, when I do these character analysis, whether they're my favorite characters or not, I think it's important to both talk about their flaws and strengths and what we can learn from them. You know, like, for example, a lot of people give Sam, like, a lot of unnecessary hate, but a lot of people forget in Season 2 was Miguel doing most of the pursuing. So, yeah, they can't get along all the time, but they're... yeah, their argument's kind of too far in episode 4 and 5, I agree, for sure. And yeah, actually my my next short that's on Devin, yeah, like I find her character arc very weird because of it's everything that she stood against in season 4 and 5. So Hawk, yeah, you know, and here's the thing too, like what's crazy is that even Dimitri kind of like forgave him for that too, and so, but it's also clear that, like, you know, Dimitri's a forgive but not forget kind of person, which I don't blame him. So, do I think that Tori, Story, I cannot read for some reason. Do you think that Tori's still in Will Holtzman's resent toward being made? Possibly. I can and see, but that's the other thing though too. Is just Tori was just such in this mindset that she just was not listening to logic. So, for sure. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's the other thing. But the other thing too, Dimitri has to realize is that, like, you know, hey, like when you know, like when you're going through life and stuff like that, you're not always going to have the same people by you. As I kind of talked about in my Dimitri video, like years ago, like when I was in high school, I actually wanted to be a video game designer. I actually kind of went back as far as middle school. I used to have spirals of ideas that I used to like draw in and stuff like all the time. But and I had a really close friend at the time too, that we kind of made a pact, like, hey, you know, when we graduate, we're going to start this video game company together. Come to find out, he changed his mind later on, and I just, like, obviously I didn't fight him in Coyote Creek and, you know, like, took the flag and went to the Sekai Tekai, but it was one of those things where I was hurt, but I just kind of had to let it go because there was not much I could do. So, you know, those years are formative, but they don't define who you are, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? You gotta, but you know, it's one of those things too. You appreciate those years and whatnot. But also sometimes you have to look how, like, blessed you are to be living even now at this age. Like, there was a classmate I actually looked up because I had thought about her the other day. I was like, hey, I wonder how this person's doing. Come to find out, she passed away 10 years ago, left behind 2 kids. So it's always one of those crazy things too, like when you realize that you're like outliving these classmates that graduated with you. And as I kind of talked about in my Dimitri video, I grew up in a very small town, so my graduating class was like 100 people. You know, those things you definitely kind of get like you get a certain way when you kind of feel like that sometimes too. Just so be thankful for life, man. That's all I'm trying to say. So, do I think Hawk season 3 could be Tori season 3? I don't know. That's something I would have to kind of think about too. I had to kind of go back and like watch the episode and stuff like that. Devin or Dimitri? I would say Devin. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I know Dimitri. I can see why people say Dimitri is being annoying, right? Because, you know, he was wanting to do MIT, wanted to be attached to the hip and stuff like that. I can get that, but it's not like that he was entitled. He was even kind of like saying like, hey, I might not even, you know, win this stuff at first, and that's okay. So like he got confident and things like, you know, and especially after that talk with Yasmin. So I don't think he was so annoying, but I did find, I don't want to give away too much, but yeah, I might as well because the short's not out yet, and I'm gonna put the short out anyway. People are gonna watch it. So what I found annoying about Devin's character is, number one, in Peacetime in the Valley, she gave Mitch a very dirty look when he was trying to rejoin the dojo. While she was with Cobra Kai, and he was revealed to be the mole in Miyagi-Do. What was I gonna say? She was smiling at him when he revealed he was the mole, Not to mention, she was the one also. She also was the one chanting cheater at the water park when they found out Cobra Kai cheated. Which I don't necessarily blame her for doing that. But she also told Tori like, hey, the ref was blind. He gave you a point and whatnot. So it's weird that like she was doing all this, and then not only that, but then resorted to cheating herself and also made a rivalry worse between Kenny and Anthony. So that's one thing I kind of found weird about that. And sorry about the ads, y'all. I put it in middle, to where it wouldn't be like a lot of ads or less ads. So I apologize. I'll try to tweak that in the future. So, did Kreese get in Tori's head? Wait, just like I did. I was not in the Cobra Kai show. I don't know what you're talking about. It would have been cool if I'd have been in the Cobra Kai show. I don't know what I would have been able to contribute though. So, yes, I feel like this needs to happen too before the show ends. I don't know if it will, but I'd like to see it happen. Let's see, where are we at on time? 7:11. Okay, we're doing pretty good. A lot of good discussion here. A lot of good questions, guys. Keep them coming. Rudy, thanks. Appreciate you showing up as well, man, and stuff like that. So maybe in part 3. That's what I'm thinking. Part 3 or part 2. My theory of like Silver being able to come back into the show, because like a lot of people were saying, it's very likely that he would, could easily bail himself out, right? He has the money and resources to. Not only that, he could make the argument that it was Cobra Kai under his instruction that got him into the Sekai Taikai in the first place. But we'll kind of see how that goes. Hawkins season 3. Oh, out of Tori. Yeah, it could be. If he gets to redeem, will he? No. I highly doubt it. So. I highly doubt it. It'd be interesting, but I don't know. I think he's burned too many bridges at this point. I do play Grand Theft Auto 5. Do I get similar vibes between that game? You know what's funny? I actually always joke that the beginning of Head of the Snake, where it's Mike Barnes convincing the other guys to go after Silver, I always felt like that was a Grand Theft Auto cutscene. So, 7-Eleven. Yeah. So. I'm in Central Time Zone, so we got ads here. I'll skip these ads. There we go. That way I don't have to get ads every 5 seconds. But yeah, I always thought that was funny with those things. And so while we're here, I'm gonna kind of tweak this text box a little bit more. I'm gonna have to go back to my window and do a test. The chat to show up again. God, oh, come on, chat. Where are you guys? Oh, that's a little too blurry. Maybe right here. Okay, that'll probably refresh here in a second. Alright. Ashkin CEO preferred Silver more than Kreese in his own granddaughter. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. But I can feel like he would say something because Silver didn't speak up. And I think Silver feared Master Kim personally. So, granddaughter. Oh yeah, no, I know what you meant. I get what you meant. Word for if I get Mike's number, I quit in a heartbeat, fearless, and get paid. Oh, you know what? Here's speaking of. Okay, so this is gonna come up a lot in the Discord. If I were to reach out and get some interviews from these guys, I'm not saying I can do it at the drop of a hat. It would take me some work. I've actually kind of gotten put in some work trying to get some already. Who would you guys like to see like on the channel, if I was able to get interviews with somebody, who would you guys like to see? And I'm thinking this is something I like to do after the show ends. That way I can kind of talk about the characters in the kind of a full analysis basis too. But who would you guys like to see if I could get them on the channel and interview them? Do you think Tori will finally get? Okay, I mean I have no clue. I'm kind of having a hard time understanding this comment. I'm sorry. I'm assuming you mean Tori will finally get back at on YouTube. She had a saw. I'm assuming this is something with Tori and Miyagi-Do, right? Sean, okay, that one might actually. I could maybe swing. I could probably reach out to Ken and maybe see if we could do that. Me and Sean and I also follow each other on Instagram. I mean, we don't interact like a whole lot, but it'd be cool. William Christopher Ford, that would also be a pretty good one too. I always liked hearing about his story, how he had that cut scene with Karate Kid Part 3. It's a shame that you do that. Thomas Ian Griffith, oh man, dude, that would be dope. But yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to give it a shot. Let's try to get him on here. No, I don't think Quan is overrated. I think a lot of people are, but here's the thing, like if they're gonna bring in like somebody that's gonna be like a challenge for, you know, Miyagi-Do. Sorry, I'm gonna crack my back here for a second. If they're gonna bring in a huge strong for Miyagi-Do, they're gonna have to push them like early on. So, you know, they have to kind of make them look really strong, especially if they're gonna have, if this is the last season, they're not gonna have like a lot of build up to it. So, no, I don't think he's overrated at all. And if anybody has studied Brandon H. Lee's background, he's a legit martial artist. Excuse me. I know a lot of people, you know, like Tanner, for example. Tanner Buchanan, I know, trained and was actually a black belt before the show, if I'm not mistaken. But Brandon H. Lee, I mean, his family lineage, like his father was a Korean champion, 3-time Korean champion, I believe, or something like that. You know, there's videos out there too of Brandon from a few years ago and at an earlier age of, you know, doing things at Taekwondo competitions, demonstrations. So no, I don't think he's overrated at all. I mean, he's shown like a lot of potential just with Quan and stuff like that. You know, I just think a lot of people just were honestly what I think it is, and here's another controversial opinion. I think a lot of people are saying Quan is overrated because they're mad that some of their characters are not getting the screen time that they need to anymore. Like, I know a lot of people are upset with Miguel not being team captain, which Miguel doesn't need to win everything. Let's be real. Same thing with Hawk. And I'm saying that because both Miguel and Hawk are my favorite characters too. Here's the thing. Quan's not even my favorite character. I don't think he's one of my favorite characters yet. But I'd like to see like what he does like in these next few parts kind of go to go where it is. But honestly, I think that's what it is. I just think a lot of people are upset that like some of these characters are kind of getting the spotlight. But I mean, you know, we have to remember too that like a lot of these characters, like with these shows, when you have so many characters like that, it's going to be a lot of moving pieces. So yeah, that's my take on that. Nick, yeah, I would love to talk with Nick too. Ken Cole did a fantastic interview with Nick. So you guys should check that out if you haven't already. I would love to get Tanner, especially Mary. Like Mary, let's be real, she gets a lot of people attacking her, not realizing where people don't separate her and the character. Like nobody needs to deserve that. None of these people do that. Deserve that. So, yeah, I would love to get Tanner. I could talk a million things with Tanner, to be honest. Sholo, of course, all these. I would love to get Ralph Macchio Williams. I don't know if it would ever happen, but hey, I would try. Alicia Hannah Kim, also a good choice too. Ken Cole. Oh yeah, I could easily get Ken for sure. So, Cobra Kai, big three from part 3. Sean, Thomas, and William, and whatnot. So, no, she had a sauce. Oh, okay. That's sorry. I figured you were trying to say. I figured it was autocorrect or something. So, I don't know. It's so hard to say. I don't think. It's possible, but it also kind of wouldn't make sense because like the LaRussos kind of did a lot for her too. That's what a lot of people forget. So I don't know. We'll see that. Leo Howard. It would be cool for him to make a cameo. I will say though, like a lot of people always wanted me to do like some like a video and stuff on just kicking it, but it was just I was already like in college and stuff when that show aired, so it's kind of past my time as far as that goes. So, but yeah. But yeah, I would love to. I actually sent a DM to Mary, I think, asking about an interview a while back too. So we could always try again. All right, it's getting that time. I'm gonna do a quick break here, and then I'll probably switch over to the gaming stream. So I'll be back here in the next 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll do some gaming. All right. Let's see. Let me see what I missed here, guys. Mary show number. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I don't take any offense to it. I know some actors know my work. I know most of them probably don't, so it's all good. So Jack, who's Jack? Okay, I'm assuming that's something with kicking it. So I need to figure out how to insert polls on this thingy. Create a. Can I do that here? There we go. All right. I'm gonna give you guys a choice of what game y'all want to see me play. There we go. Hopefully you guys should see the poll now. Already Fortnite. God dog it. I knew that might have happened. That's okay. I get down on some Fortnite. My vote is Fortnite. Hey, what's up, Toto? Yeah, cast your votes. I'll put up for about a couple minutes or so. Let's see who else. Dropping by lurking. Okay, no problem. What? We got some actually. Almost got a 50-50 here. Oh, let me do that. My opinion. Oh, dang. That's a hot take, bro. But hey. But you know, to be honest though, it's like it also hasn't been around for very long too, so I can kind of see what you're talking about. So, not much of a gamer. That is okay. That's also okay too. I was a gamer before anything else, so I need to get this music off the playlist. I need to remove that. Let me. Oh, I'm pressing the. Give me a second. Pressing the wrong thing here. This is some of the music I use in my videos too. So, it's so stupid. Like, I don't even know why like people can't separate like the actors from the characters. Right? It's like, you know, it's like, you know, you can feel how you want about a character. I don't care, but it's just like, whatever, dude. Like, don't be going after the actor. So, Brandon, yes, I saw some of that stream. He also streamed last night with Jacob, but I missed that. I forgot about that. That was occurring. I actually tried to see if I can try to reach out to Dallas and see if he wanted to react to some videos sometime if he's looking for content to react to, but I haven't heard back from it yet, so we'll see what's going on. So, I'd love to get him on the channel too. I would definitely love to interview him. So, one more minute, guys. Cast your votes. We got 8 votes so far. I see one game's already winning, so I'm going to go ahead and just boot that up just in case. Yeah, usually I play... lately I've been playing game-wise a lot of Final Fantasy 14. Skip some ads because... God dang, I didn't realize these ads were gonna be this frequent. I apologize, guys. I'm like sitting here, I just see the ads thing keeping like going on like skip ads, skip ads. Like, God dog, y'all. Not that crazy about monetization. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14. That's usually my main game. With friends, I usually play Fortnite and Overwatch. I've been getting into Overcooked though too. I forgot how fun that game was. I have a friend of mine that I play with. He actually lives real close by to me too, and we just get stuff done. Close poll. Let's see. What are the answers? What do we got here? And Fortnite won. All right, let's go. So, Brandon was a great addition to the cast. Oh, agreed. So, man, oh, dude, I would love to get either one of them. I would love it. I don't think she saw my video about her recently, but I know she reacted to the first video I put out. Courtney, Amanda's actress, and whatnot. So, yeah, it's just like a lot of, there's certain people. I'm not gonna mention names that grift, certain characters, but it is what it is. So, Rosa, if I do, I'll do it, man. I'll try it. So, see, man, this is such I hate these top. I don't mind you guys asking these questions, but they're always hard to answer. God, dog. I'm really trying to think. From best to worst. It's see, because like the top 4 I can think of too, like they've all had like such great moments of growth, so it's really hard to say. I'm gonna say in no particular order, easily top 4 though, and they're still all my favorites, so I can't even really say which is best, which is worst. Thank you, Oscar, I appreciate it. Hey, M. Kizzle, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. Hope everything is great. Thanks for stopping in. But back to your question. God, this is so hard to answer. And I would even have to say I'd have to have like a top 6. But if we're just doing top 4, and I know these cannot be in particular order because they've all had such good moments of growth. Robbie, Miguel, Daniel, Johnny. And I know, see, like I'm leaving Hawk out of that equation too, and I feel bad for leaving Hawk out because, I mean, Hawk's character arc from season 3 to season 4 was phenomenal. So, for me, it would have to be like a top 6. I mean, like I can't even say which one of them had like the worst character growth either, because they've all had good moments of growth. So, but anyway, let's get into some Fortnite. Let's do this. Oh, I need to adjust my camera and the chat. Give me a second here, guys. Where the hell? There it is. Okay, now I just need to decrease my camera size because. There we go. I'll move this around so I can kind of see the chat better. You guys are gonna see my main rep, my boy Fish Stick. I missed somebody. Bobby Brown would be cool if they wedded Johnny and Carmen. Homeless Lynn or the pawn shop owner. Homeless Lynn actually did an interview with Cobra Kai Theory a few years back. It was a pretty good interview. I got your tab open about it. Oh, you RP GTA 5? That's dope. I've been wanting to get into GTA RP, but I've never done it. Interview Bobby Brown, Ron Thomas. That would be really cool too. And I don't mouse and key Fortnite. I usually just play controller. So. Oh, I forgot. I can't play certain emotes. I'll probably get monetized. Someone from the cast. Yeah, I would love to. Definitely interview someone from the cast for sure. Oh, Fortnite always does this. Ever since they've done this Unreal update, man, like 2 years ago, it always freezes up. And I have like a $3,500 PC build, so. Oscar, thanks for stopping in, man. I'll keep you guys posted when I stream next. It's probably like next Thursday or Friday. So, but yeah, I would love to get somebody from the cast for sure. Oh, where's my? Oh, I'll just hit my marker. What the hell? Oh. Oh, somebody already built something there. No, that's not a good sign. Yep. Somebody's got a gun already. Oh, yep, they're gonna get me. Where's that car? Yep. Of course, my game froze. The song's playing. Get him, other fish stick. Oh, man. Let me know if the game's too loud, too. I can adjust the volume. Yeah, I would love to get somebody from the cast to interview. Tanner would, honestly, Tanner would be like my top pick right now. I'm not gonna say Robbie's my most favorite character because there's some moments that I didn't like about his character, but just the fact he's like Hawk's character, he had so much growth. And also as a Power Rangers fan, like if they were ever to do a reboot of MMPR, he'd be my first pick to play Tommy Oliver. Why did I land all the way up here? You guys can all see how bad I am. Anybody in the chat play Fortnite? And if so, what's your favorite weapon? Fortnite, you don't Cobra Kai. No, that's true. Hey, but we can always talk about wrestling. I know that's something we always talk about. Do I play Fortnite a lot? I've been slowly getting back into it. I was not a fan of last season's Battle. I was chapter seed. I don't know what the hell you call it. The last Battle Pass I'm not a fan of, and I've been trying to like play this again as much as I could, but I couldn't. I was working on season 6 part 1 stuff, so I wanted to try to get back into it, you know. So let's get these ads for now too. We don't need this. But yeah, mostly zero build. I will say though, Lego Fortnite is also really relaxing too. I'll probably start to play that more. Then I've got like a week left on the Battle Pass. Try to like get a little too much. See how that works out, I guess. Yeah, we might have a. Ooh, somebody's got a car. Get out of here. I think we will probably get a mention of Dutch, but I don't think he's gonna show up. And I still. It's very sad that he wasn't able to reunite with. Forgive me, I can't think of the actor's name. Bobby, not Bobby. Tommy's actor. Unfortunately, that's something a reunion we'll never really see again. Cobra Kai World, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Somebody's throwing stuff. Oh, yeah, it would have been really cool to at least seen him. But yeah, Venero, this is usually just a game I usually play. Trying to really hit the rest of the Battle Pass, so I've been just trying to catch up when I can with my car. Johnny, Robbie, Miguel, and Torre. Yeah, those are all fair picks. I agree with that. I'm gonna try. How's the sound, guys? Is the game too loud? Because I can always turn it down. Let's see, Robbie. Yeah, I can agree with that. Especially for me, Tori's growth from season 4 up to this point was really good. Oh, I need to get some more money. I'm running low. Yeah, there's. Wait, whose car is that? Oh, is that next to a reboot van? That part? Can't tell. Oh, that's just. Oh god. Hell no, really. more. Yeah, what is Geek Week again? I saw there was something about that. Oh, get in. Okay, how did that hit me? No. This guy ain't done either. Oh, shoot. Oh, get out of here. Melissa, thanks for popping in. Have a good night. This guy is locked in. That guy was mad he could not kill me. this guy just leave his stuff here? What the hell? What is this? Oh, miniguns. Fighters keepers. I don't know if this is the same exact car. It might have been. Shoot. Ooh, get away from me. I don't know why this guy keeps honking at me. I'm a much better gamer than Henry. To be honest though, I have been playing video games for a very long time. I started when I was like 3 or 4. Like, Super Mario Bros. Was the very first thing I ever played, the NES version. And then after that, it was pretty much like gaming a lot, like Super Mario World and Super Mario All Stars on Super Nintendo. Yeah, so I've always been like a gamer above everything else. But this new season of Fortnite's been crazy too, with all the cars and stuff. This game get very tense. Can't tell if this guy saw me or not. Oh, I gotta go this way. Get away from me. Away from me. I think somebody has a... What's Christmas? Sorry. Yeah, for this one, it's just like there's just like always like kind of some sweaty people in Fortnite, and sweaty mainly being that they're always like Trying to be try hard. Yeah, this guy haunts me. Don't kill me. I don't know where the fourth person is, though. That's the other question. Oh, I see him running. Oh, they already started with the arrows. Oh wait, there's a plan here. Oh no, with the storm. Oh, somebody's car blew up. But see, if I can hit these guys, like, oh, I think if I can hit them head on, they're like dead. Ooh, got oh, see, he's got a little rocket. Oh, that thing down here too. Steal. Yeah, right now this game probably should have been over already, but there's some sweaty people here. See, I don't have any gloves or anything. There's a guy up here. See, we gotta move this way. Oh, I didn't realize the cactus only heals like 90 on your car. Yeah, see, there's one guy over here. Yeah, they have this like new item called Magneto Glove, like where you just like start hurling metal and crap, and it's just so. Nah, you had it coming, bro, with that Magneto. It is the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Somebody died over here. Oh, I'm about to be out of gas. What's this guy? Hey, get away. Get off me. Man, I wish you would. Oh, that killed my mount. Okay, that makes no sense. I'm gonna see who wins this match, though. I hope the Magneto guy gets his ass whooped. Yeah. No, see those Magneto gloves, like, just so OP. What time? I'll probably play one more game, then I'll go off stream. These streams use, or these games usually run about 20 minutes. But I'm finally level 100 on the battle pass. Let's go. Might be, but what is a bonus? Excuse me. You know what, since we're doing Cobra Kai stuff, let's there we go. But yeah, I'm thankful for everybody that tuned in. I'll probably just keep doing more streams like this where we're just kind of chilling and hanging out and just playing games. Nothing too crazy. I keep forgetting to have a soundboard with this thing too. This was me like, fighting for my life. Yeah. Alright, let me get away from these guys so I don't get demonetized. Their emotes. The most wins I had though, like solo in a season. That's what I guess like 3 months. I don't know. It's always seasons, chapter. I always say seasons. So forgive me if I get it wrong. But like the most I had like wins by myself, because you can play up to 4 people in a team. Is 17. And that's when I was like really like playing like every day. See, now we got the menu go, bro. Let's go. Hey, Josh, thanks again, man. I agree with you. We should definitely play Henry on stream tonight. I think he was. Well, to be honest, though, I know Henry doesn't. He doesn't play a lot of shooters. I know he plays like most single player stuff. So. But I would love to like at least play guilds with him sometime where we both like take on the lobby together. Let's skip some ads here. There we go. Yeah, I used to play like a lot of. It's funny though, for like the longest time, I actually hated playing shooters, and that was because like my cousin would force me to. He would force me to kind of play GoldenEye and basically be his like target practice. So I just hated playing shooters like for the longest time, and then like my then roommate at the time. This was about 8 years ago. They do just play. They play Call of Duty, man. Just play, and then like he had like really high sensitivity settings. And then I actually did pretty good. I don't remember what, like, I'm not going to tell you I came in first place or anything. I don't even remember. But dude, you're good at shooter. Why don't you just play more? And it wasn't until I started dating my girlfriend, who's in the chat, Toto. We started playing more shooters and stuff together. So this was mainly Overwatch. And I started like kind of playing Fortnite. I was hesitant to play Fortnite for the longest time. Because funny enough, I actually, the person that got me into it is somebody else that's been on Henry's stream, Adam, the promoter for More Phenomenal Expo. And I'm not saying Adam's a bad player, but like we would do like a lot of these what you call hot drops, which like you'd get like in really hot areas like this, and this, or Rebel's Roost rather, in Classic Courts. And then we would just die, and I was like, man, I'm tired of playing this. But it was fun though, like from what I remember playing. And then I played with another moderator of mine about a couple years ago. I hear somebody near me. Then we just kind of started playing more stuff, so. we started playing more. And dude, it was so fun. A couple years ago, they had like the Kamehameha from Dragon Ball Z that I used to just like smoke people with, dude. Like I basically killed somebody. What do you call it? 2-on-1. I would smoke people. Benazir, welcome in. When I was playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Gauntlet, Dark Legacy, nice. Yeah, so like the Lego Fortnite one, it's like Minecraft or any kind of like survival build game. It's a lot of fun, very relaxing. I might play it on stream next time. But it's been years since I put a game on a PS3. Dang, I feel you on that. Benazir, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, like shooters. I was really a big fighting game player growing up too. I used to play like a shit ton of fighting games. That's why I always make that joke with Henry with like the Ryu and Cyclops shaking hands. I used to play a lot of Street Fighter Alpha 3, Capcom vs SNK 2, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Played Smash semi-competitively for a while. It's like really loud. But those are the games I used to play for the most. But I love fighting. Like I love fighting games in general. Okay, where are you? Give up this pistol, but oh wait, I was like, what song is this? I know what song it is now. Yeah, so this ability right now she's doing, which is why I like this NPC. She basically tracks where other people are. Marvel vs. Cap. Oh, yeah, that was like one game I wanted to own, like for years. So I'm really glad they're doing that Marvel vs. Capcom collection. So I'm definitely gonna pick that up. It might already be out and whatnot, but yeah. So that GameStop because that's what they were looking for, a really good buyback. Oh yeah, I used to own some really rare games. Like I had a very extensive retro collection before I moved to Houston. I had at least like 4 or 5 Super Nintendo games that were worth like $500,000. Not each, but like together. I owned Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, Mega Man X3, Turtle in Time, Wild Guns. So yeah, that's probably like the one system I would buy back, like no matter what. Come on, see you fun. Hey Monique, welcome in. Yes, anything that was better than the one they came out with Dojo's Rising. They're coming out with Karate Kid Street Rumble, which I'm really excited about because it's like Shredder's Revenge. I'm also really excited. I'm probably gonna stream the Power Rangers Reader Rewind game when that comes out too. I'm definitely streaming that. But yeah, I mean, Dojo's Rising had like a good concept. It was just like executed poorly. And like, I'm sure that's not necessarily any fault of the developer. They were probably just kind of just told like, you know, hey, we have a deadline, do it. I mean, I get it. It just sucks. vault's open. All right, cool. Hey, Kyan, what's up? Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, get out here, Stranger Things. Trying to get you a potion. What's the final goal of this game? Survive. Be the last person. Ooh, hello. I see somebody. It's a free for all. So right now I'm trying to get into this vault to upgrade my weapons, but yeah, we got somebody way over here too. Stupid. Get out of here. I saw somebody. Oh, yeah, he's way over there. Fight somebody. Oh, it's two people. Okay. That guy had it coming. Damn, I wanna... These sound like they're two bots. They're probably easy to kill. Oh, I don't know. Oh, great. We got another car coming. I knew they were going to try to run through the wall. Oh, you want to come back around. Speaking of Street Fighter, you might recognize the song playing in the background right now too. Oh, great. Come back around. Who's that? Oh no, that's the AI. I think I didn't shoot. Yeah, it's a battle royale, Cayenne. You basically just survive to the end. But with this game, you can play up to 4 players in the standard mode. God, again, bro? Did you not learn your lesson? Get out of here, dude. God damn, let me... These guys don't want peace, they want problems always. Get the hell out of here. Alright, see you later, Cayenne. Thanks for stopping in. Nobody's near anything. Now I can finally get some gold. Got somebody near me though. They must be down here. Fight somebody. Oh, I see them. They're way over here. Oh, we're already about to be in the top 10. He just took off out of range, too. Okay. Okay, top 10. I'm gonna download some more chill music. This playlist seems to be working. Wait, whose car was this ours? Or maybe it was. Somebody's like near the gas station. Oh, there they are. Something hit the rock. Oh, I'm gonna run you over. I just gave him like a whole bunch of free shots because I got stuck in the air. Oh my god. Hopefully it tracks the presence of somebody else. Somebody used to. Oh, I hit the boost. There we go. There's somebody right there. Oh, I guess nobody has cars now. Well, last game, it was like free-for-all cars. I swear there was a little box here to repair. These guys are basically just camping. I guess I can't see too much. I was kind of doing something similar to the last game too. We're just taking each other out. Also, it is possible to eliminate somebody and get eliminated like yourself at the last second too. Oh yeah, I see somebody right down here. Oh, that's the last. Oh no, it's not the last two. It's the last. That's the last one. Come up here, dude. Come up here, dude. He is hitting that stuff in there. He's in there. Guess who has the high ground? Oh, I see him. We better hope he found some heals. So I found ammo. Oh, this guy, he probably has a sniper too. He's making it too. Yep. He's gonna have a whole clip. Got him. Little teabag. Yeah. I forgot I can't spam spam stuff like that. So that was definitely a good note to end on. Very good note to end. My accuracy was probably okay. It wasn't that bad. 56%. I think anything above 40 is not bad. 10 of limbs though. Holy cow. Back to prime Stryfe era. I'll play a sad note for that second place guy though. Hey Art, what's going on, man? I'm doing all right. Oh shoot, ads just came up. Let me switch. Give me a second here. Alright, I am doing good. I am actually just getting ready to wind down on stream, but if you guys got a couple questions, I do not mind saying what's up. Good chill stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that tuning in. Dust, of course, thanks again for the super chats, man. Was not expecting that. Everybody that came through, all new subs. Everybody just kind of came and chill for the first time. Like I said, I'm trying to make these more of a regular thing. I definitely want to. Do these at least like once a week, because I think anything more than that I probably wouldn't be able to. But you know, it might change. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So yeah, it was a good chill stream. Hope you guys like the playlist. A lot of the music was just music that I actually purchased through Humble Bundle for my videos and stuff like that I use. And then right now there's like some Donkey Kong playing in the background, so. So yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. That being said, though, I gotta start playing the outro music. Let me fade this. This is the outro music I use for my videos too. So yeah, yeah, next stream will probably be either next Thursday or Friday. Thursdays might actually be easier now that I think about it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to at least get another short out by tomorrow. And we'll see. Try to get some out over the weekend, as far as that goes. So, so yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else I can think of. Like I said, I'll probably be covering Terminator 0 when it drops later this month, in about 3 weeks actually. So start doing some watch parties maybe, kind of going from there. Doing some other shorts here and there, start kind of get back into WWE content as well. And then once we get like a trailer that drops for Cobra Kai season 6 part 2, we'll start working on some of those videos as far as that goes and stuff too. So, but yeah, I can't really think of anything else. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I will catch you guys later. Stay beautiful, stay awesome. Catch you around next time.
Mm-hmm.